I've been putting concrete, high strength concrete mix down on my driveway here. Uh, we had gone through a lot of rainy season and a lot of downpours. Uh, I know we've had hurricanes go through. The hurricanes gave us, rain, changed our weather, but it really didn't affect us, nothing like it did in East Tennessee and North Carolina. Um, but here, what I've got is like on each side of the driveway where, because it's on a slope, the the rain just kind of collects and comes and runs down through here, and it washes my gravel away to a point to where if I don't do anything about it, it's just going to get worse. So what I've done is I've gone down where a lot of the gravel was washed away, or washed from up there down to here, and I've carried it back and I've refilled in. I've gone around and I've collected bigger rocks, right? And I've put into those areas, brought that gravel in, filled in around those rocks, and now I'm putting bags of the high strength concrete mix over them and kind of mix it in with the top layer of gravel. And I've got some back here, right here, that I've done. There's also some back here that I've done as well. And I stopped by and picked up 3 80-pound bags of concrete so that I could go ahead and do that here now. I figured I'd bring my camera, my cell phone, put it on the tripod, and show you what I'm doing, explain why I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shovel and I'm just going to cut the bags, and then I'm going to dump the bags, and I'm going to take my rake and I'm going to rake them out. And I'm going to rake them into the gravel that's already there, and that way I can get some of this to where it's not going to wash away the next time we have a lot of rain. You really need to keep in mind that this stuff has dust, and the dust gets in the air, and if you breathe it in into your lungs or into your sinuses or your mouth, that cement, concrete cement dust mixes with the moisture inside and it becomes a solid. You do not want that in your lungs. You do not want that in your sinuses or in your mouth. What I do is I hold my breath while I'm doing that. And I should wear a mask just, for, to make sure I don't breathe it in. That's the best thing to do for safety's sake and for your sake and your health. Make sure you wear a good mask so that you don't breathe in that dust. I like to let the dust settle and kind of blow away in the wind. It doesn't take very long. And then I go back and I get back and get in there and do my thing. There's been grass growing in some areas that I don't want the grass to grow. I don't know if you noticed, but this rake is on a metal pipe. It's just a nice metal pipe. And the rake thing's put down in there, and take a hammer and a chisel, knock those in so that it doesn't come back out. So metal rake, metal pipe handle. Make it as long as you want to. Very, very handy tool. Oh, put some grass and weeds out because that's where a lot of my gravel is. I don't, and more of that stuff's going to be pulled out as well as I work on it. But I'm going to go ahead and spread these 3 bags around. So what I did was I spread it around, and then I came back and I used the rake to kind of mix it in with the gravel that was already there. And hopefully that'll give it a good mix, and whenever I water it down, maybe it'll set and be kind of solid. So the next thing I need to do is get the water hose and water it down. I've got like 150 feet of water hose, and it only came up to like right here. So I'm gonna stand there and see if I can get this watered. Guess I'll go give it a quick look here just to see how it turned out. It's all mixed together. It's the gravel and the bags of concrete that I put in, and these are the 80-pound bags, the Sack Creek high strength concrete mix. It was just 3 80-pound bags. What I did previously was the 60-pound bags. It's the Quick Creep 60-pound bags. But it was easier to get those 80-pound bags than the 60-pound bags because 60-pound bags were, most of them were already kind of leaking out the concrete, and you know, some of them were, you know, just too far out of reach, really. The 80-pound bags were right there, so I went ahead and grabbed them and threw them on the cart to get them and bring them on home. And I only got 3 because that's all that my little Honda, my Honda would handle. I didn't have my truck with me, I had my Honda. But yeah, I mean, that's how I'm doing it. I'm just trying to mix it in and water it down, let it sit and let it do its thing. And before long, I'll be going down there, you know, working right there on that corner of the drive and kind of fixing it some more. Anyway, you can see down here where I've done some previously, and also down here at the end of the drive. Whew, it's kind of hard to walk with my tripod sticking down at my legs, but you can see, like, concrete, you can kind of see some of it, but most of it's kind of disguised. But over there, that's a lot of concrete work there, on down through here, through there. Filled in a lot of this, put bags of concrete over it, filled it in with big rocks. There's a bunch of rocks over here, that I'd been putting down in here, and I did the same thing all through here, and also put that tube in there to let some of that water roll through the tube because we couldn't get in and out of the driveway. So I'm gonna continue working, and eventually I'm gonna get it to a point to where it's a good driveway again. I mean, it's basically a wonderful driveway. It's just got a few annoyances here, especially that side after it had been washed away. But yeah, we're gonna get it done. And probably one of the things I need to do is go around and pick up trash. I noticed a couple of plastic bottles here. I don't know why people always throw their trash out right here. I guess they think it's a convenient spot. But periodically I have to come down and pick up other people's trash because they don't really see our place back in here. Our place is kind of tucked away, kind of hidden back in there. So when they come through here, they think, oh, this is a great spot to throw my trash out. And I like it nice and tidy. All right. Give me a thumbs up. Remember, come back. I got more projects to do.